Hello, boys and girls. I thought I'd just put together this quick video, sort of explaining and showing you how to practice with your drum pad, because I'll have started handing them out if you've been asking rather for one. So you'll have received a drum pad. It should look like this. Some of them won't have these straight edges. Some of them will just be a black edge around the white skin pad, but that is your pad. Okay, now it should reflect the stick back to you, or bounce the stick back to you. This will be the same material as is actually on like a snare drum at your school. Okay, so obviously the most simple way to practice is on your lap. Now I'm sitting at an angle. You can see my legs are going down. The pad might fall. So if I straighten up my legs, I've got it there. Now, easiest thing you can use your pad for is your rudiment. So I was doing like single strokes. Yeah, or double strokes. Or even paradiddles. Okay, now the obvious thing is I don't have the space to separate my hands out for them, yeah? Whereas you would at the kit, where we do the snare on the right hand and the high tom on the left hand, and we move the right hand round. You only have the one pad, okay? So that's down to you whether you want to stick to just using it all in here and doing all your rudiments. Like, again, the ones that separate are the paradiddles, yeah? You won't get the different sound, it'll all sound the same. However, if you did want to separate that out, that's where your sofa or your bed would come in handy. Okay, so you could always sit in front of your sofa with your pad. Again, you won't have the space to move unless you want to use your cushions as like other drums, but you can always use that as like a paradiddle type thing. Now, the most important thing for using a sofa or a bed or another, or sitting near a table and having your pad. I'm going to use this sofa here, obviously, because this is my studio. I don't have a bed in here or a dining table to show you, but I could use this sofa for doing our groove that we've been working on, like the rock groove, and then that obviously the music that you've been learning, whether it's Z or Hazy Days or Full Rudder. I think that's another one I've been using. But no matter what type of music we've been learning, or if you just want to practice the rock groove, you can just sit in front of your sofa, okay, like this. I'm going to make sure I'm still in the frame, okay. You can put your pad down on the sofa itself. You could use the arm of the sofa here as your hi-hat, yeah, and you could obviously use the floor for your bass drum. And if we were playing a rock groove, yeah, that's how you could practice your rock groove. Or if you were doing like, I'm trying to remember what one of the pieces is. I think the Z is the one where it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, or maybe it's 1 and 2 and 3 and yeah, like that. Or you might be doing, I think Full Rudder is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, that kind of thing. Maybe that's Hazy Days. But you can use your sofa for that as well, okay? Again, it could be a bed, it could be your table. You could pile up cushions like that if you don't want to hit the arm of the sofa, and you know, use that for your right hand. But there's plenty of ways to use your pad for practice. And even if you wanted to do your rudiments and use pillows or cushions as the toms, you can do that, but you've always got your pad, okay? And if you're using your pad with something else, this is your snare drum. But again, you can do all your rudiments here, like even like your flams and drags and ruffs, where all your drums are the same, all your hands are on the same drum. Yeah, there's no point in doing that on the sofa, especially for drags and ruffs where we need to get the bounce. Yeah, because if you try and do that on here, you're not going to get much back from it. And that's coming from me, who's been playing drums for over 20 years. even I won't be able to get a bounce off a sofa. So your flams, your drags, and your roughs, I would stick with just the pad for that, because they're all being done on the same drum anyway. Okay, maybe I'm talking about things you've not done yet. Please don't worry. But yeah, that's basically a little bit of tips and help for you to for using your pad at home. So hopefully that's given you a little bit of help, or a bit of a guide to how to use this to practice. The main thing I need to tell you is take care of it, okay? Because these belong to us, the music service, and if they get lost or broken, we're not replacing them. Okay, so thanks very much. Use this video to help you practice, and I hope that's helped you out with how to use it at home. I'll see you in your next lesson. Okay, bye bye.